Hello, dear student. I am Munagar Vimal and Mathematics of Standard Ninth, chapter number 2, Polynomials, and it is part number 7. Now, in part number 7, we are going to study factor theorem and we also study use of this theorem. Now, factor, we know that factor, how can we find or how can we factorize polynomial? Now, let first understand factor theorem. So factor theorem here given statement and we also prove it. So statement of factor theorem, that is, if p of x is a polynomial of degree n greater than equal to 1. Here n is any real number, any whole number, n is any whole number. Now here given that p of x is a polynomial of degree n greater than equal to 1. So and a is any real number, then a be any real number, then first statement is x minus a is a factor of p of x if p of a is equal to 0. When we put value or we put a real value a in given polynomial p of x and it makes p of a is equal to 0, then we can say that x minus a is the factor of p of x. This one is first part of statement, and second part, it is converse part of first part. So p of a is equal to 0. P of a is equal to 0 if x minus a is a factor of p of x. So these two part we prove. So proof of given statement, let division algorithm of p of x. Now we know that how can we write a division algorithm of p of x as we have studied. So we, if p of x, here p of x is a polynomial of degree n greater than equal to 1, here greater than degree greater than 1, then we know that x minus a is a linear polynomial and x minus a has a degree 1. So we can divide p of x p of x by x minus a. So when we divide p of x by x minus a, then the quotient is q of x and at last the remainder is r of x. Now here we want to find remainder as 0. We put value of x, that remainder max is equal to 0. So we use the remainder theorem. Okay, so now by the remainder theorem, substituting x is equal to a in p of x, and we get, now what we do, that substitute x is equal to a in p of x, then we get what we get, that is p of x, p of a, we put x is equal to a, then we get p of a is equal to a minus a into q of a and a plus r of x. As we know that here divisor has degree 1 and we know that the degree of remainder is less than 1, that is 0, and 0 degree polynomial of 0 degree is known as constant. So here we know that r of x is a constant. So p of a and a minus a into q of a, that will be 0 and plus r of x, and r of x is a constant number. Why? Because the degree of r of x is less than x minus a, that is less than 1, that is our remainder r of x has degree 0, and 0 degree polynomial is known as a constant polynomial. So r of x is a constant number. So first equation was p of x is equal to x minus a into q of x plus r of x. Now we know that r of x is equal to p of a, as we find here. Now from equation 1, there is a we have here equation number 1 as given here, and now from equation number 2 that we have find. So from 1 and 2 we get p of x is equal to x minus a into q of x plus p of a. Here we know that we have find uh, r of x is equal to p of a, that we put here p of a. Now our first statement, now we prove first statement of first part of statement, that is if p of a is equal to 0, then what will happen. Now we put p of a as 0, so here you can see that the remainder will be removed. So p of x is a multiple of x minus a, which shows that x minus a is a factor of p of x, as we studied in example number 11 in previous lecture, that if we divide by any linear polynomial to any polynomial, then if we get remainder as a 0, then it is a multiple of given polynomial. So here we know that we put p of a is equal to 0, then here remainder is 0, and you can see here that p of x is a multiple of q of x, then we can say that, and it shows that x minus a is a factor of p of x. As a here one example, that 15 here given 15 is equal to, how can we factor 15 as a 3 multiplied by 5. 3 5 are 5, 3 is equal to 15. So here you can see that 15 is a multiple of 3 or 5. 15 is a multiple of 3 or 5. So here you can see that when we put p of a is equal to 0, then the remainder is 0. So here you can say that x minus a is a p of x is a multiple of x minus a. So we can say that x minus a factor of p of x. Now second part of factor theorem. Now second part, that is that we have to prove that if x minus a is a factor of p of x, then p of a is equal to 0. Now since x minus a is a factor of p of x as given in part number 2, that is p of x is equal to x minus a into q of x for any polynomial q of x, because when x any polynomial is a part is a factor of any polynomial, then remainder will be 0. So here we will not put any remainder. So here you can see that p of x is equal to, or we can write p of x is equal to x minus a into q of x. So for any q of x, so substituting x minus a, x is equal to a, we get what we get. We here we put p of a, we replace x by a, then we get p of a is equal to a minus a into q of a, and that at last we get p of a is equal to the 0 that we want to prove. So here which completes the proof. So it was factor theorem. Now let we understand this factor theorem with some example, and we use this factor theorem to prove some or to solve some problems. Now here one method, that is to examine factor of polynomial. We want to examine that given polynomial is a factor of given another polynomial. So by using factor theorem, we prove that the given factor is a factor of polynomial. So now example number 11, that is examine whether x plus 2 x plus 2 is a linear polynomial is a factor of x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6 and of 2x plus 4. Now we want to prove that x plus 2 is a factor of both the polynomial. We know that how can we prove that the given polynomial or the given linear polynomial is a factor of both the polynomial by finding zero of given linear polynomial. We find first zero of given linear polynomial and we put this value in both the polynomial. And if it max is equal to 0, then we can say that the given linear polynomial is a factor of both the polynomial. Now first we find 0 of x plus 2. Let the 0 of x plus 2 is, now we put, that is x plus 2 is equal to 0, and at last we get x is equal to minus 2, and it is a 0 of x plus 2. Now let p of x is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6, and we assume g of x is equal to 2x plus 4. Now let me verify that if x is equal to minus 2 makes p of x and g of x is equal to 0 or not. So let substituting x is equal to minus 2 in p of x, then we get p of minus 2 is equal to minus 2 cube plus 3 into minus 2 square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6, and then therefore p of minus 2 is equal to minus 8 plus 12 minus 10 and 6, and then we evaluate, then we get p of minus 2 is equal to 0 as here given. So we can say that by the factor theorem x plus 2 is a factor of p of x, that 0 of x plus 2 makes p of x is equal to 0. Now about g of x, let substituting x minus 2 in g of x, then we get g of minus 2 is equal to 2 into minus 2 plus 4, that is will be is equal to 0. So by the factor theorem we can say that x plus 2 is a factor of g of x. So it was use of factor theorem. So you, if ever given that like this, that any linear polynomial is a factor, or we want to verify that x plus 2 or a linear polynomial is a factor of given polynomial, then we first find 0 of the linear polynomial and we put this value in given polynomial, then we can, if it max is equal to 0, then we can say that a given linear polynomial is a factor of any polynomial. So let me now second, we find some values, some real values by using remainder theorem or factor theorem. So example number 12, find the value of k. Find the value of k if x minus a is a factor of 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. Now we want to find value of k. Here given that x minus 1, x minus 1 is a factor of 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. So we know that if we find 0 of x minus 1 and we put value in given polynomial and it max is equal to 0, so we can say that given linear polynomial is a factor of. So now we find 0 of x plus x minus 1. So here let the 0 of x minus 1 is x minus 1 is equal to 0, or you can also find by formula, that is x is equal to minus b by a. Here minus b, b is a minus 1 and a is equal to 1. So here x is equal to 1. So and p of x is equal to 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. Now here given that x minus 1 is a factor of p of x, then we know that p of minus 1 will be is equal to 0. So let me put or we replace x by minus 1 and we find value of k. So when we put or we replace x by minus x by 1, x by 1, then we get here value 4 into 1 cube plus 3 into 1 square minus 4 into 1 plus k. So 4 into 1, 3 into 1 minus 4 plus k is equal to 0. Now 4 plus 3 minus 4 plus k is equal to 0. 4 4 are cancelled. Is equal to 0. Now remaining part is 3 plus k. Now 3 removes on right side. Then we get then we get k is equal to minus 3. So by this way we can find value of any constant number. So this was used about factor theorem, and we can find first one is that we can verify the given linear polynomial is the factor of given polynomial, and second one is just to find unknown number. So you can do it by yourself in homework. Exercise number 2.4 and question number 1, 2 and 3 are types of these, so you can also do with your do it by yourself.